much for joining me. My name is Emily Martinez, and I am the representative for your school. Thanks again for joining me to learn more about the University of Arizona. Today, I will be giving you an overview of our academic programs, student success services, campus life and housing, scholarships, and of course, the application process. So let's get started. Like any good story, I will start at the beginning. The University of Arizona was founded in 1885 when Arizona was still just a territory, not even a state yet. Our campus was composed of one building and a total of 3 students. The main campus is located in Tucson, Arizona, which is on the southern end of the state. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours south of Phoenix, if you're familiar with Arizona geography. Since 1885, we have definitely grown. We now have a beautiful 1 square mile campus from 20 unique colleges, 23 dorms, over 35 restaurants, a movie theater, 2 recreation centers, and even a post office. Everything students need is just a quick walk away. And for those of you who like to ride your bike, our campus is super flat and Tucson is extremely bike friendly. We fast forward 135 years, Arizona now has about 35,000 undergraduate students, and if you add another 10,000 graduate students, that makes up our student community. Over 40% of our students do come from out of state. In fact, we have students coming from every single state in the US and even students from over 120 different countries. So we have a very diverse student population. In fact, about 40% of our students do identify as diverse. So opportunities to connect with a lot of new people. Over the years, we have maintained our student-centered focus. Most classes are relatively small, averaging between 20 and 29 students. Of course, some might be bigger and some might even be smaller. It's going to depend on the actual content of the course, but overall, 70% of classes at Arizona have less than 30 students. Even as we continue to grow, the UA remains committed to giving you an individualized experience in the classroom. We offer a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio to be sure you get that individualized support. Some colleges or majors have even smaller ratios. In fact, the College of Fine Arts has a 9-to-1 student to faculty ratio. We do an amazing job ensuring success from our students. Over 85% of our first year students will return for their sophomore year. And there are tons of advantages to being at a large public university of our size. With over 250 degree opportunities, we literally have just about any program to meet your educational needs. Some of our most well-known programs are found in Eller College of Management, which is our nationally top 20 ranked public business college, or in our College of Nursing, which has the #1 online nursing program in Arizona, or our College of Fine Arts, which offers one of the most competitive dance majors in the country outside of those in New York City. We also have very strong pre-health professions and medical science programs. The University of Arizona does have 2 medical schools, so a lot of really great resources to support our students. Overall, regardless of major, our students are constantly telling us that the education they received from Arizona made them real world ready. And if you're thinking you're not sure what you want to go in college, no problem. If you're undecided or if you just want to explore your options, I invite you to check out our phenomenal tool, Degree Search. It is a great way to really narrow down your options. So you can jump on this website now and you can search for options based on your own interests, personal characteristics, or even how much math or second language you want to take. That's really great insight into the program. If you check out a major and check out the required course list, that can give you a good idea if that is a good major for you, you're very excited about those classes, or if you seem hesitant and you're not looking forward to those required classes, it might be an opportunity for you to explore your other options. But if you're going through this using this tool and you're still not able to decide, no pressure. At Arizona, you do not have to declare a major. In fact, undecided is the second most popular for our incoming first year students. Once you are in your major, though, one of the main goals for our staff and faculty is to make sure that you are ready for your career. After all, that's why you're going to college. And we do this through a variety of different ways. 100% student engagement is an office that focuses solely on helping students find ways to take what they're learning in the classroom and apply it to real world situations. Those real world situations could be volunteering, internships, capstone courses, jobs, even student government or research. Each engagement opportunity is going to look a little different depending on you, your college, your major, and of course, your future goals. But the basic idea of the program is that students receive the hands-on experience necessary to be 100% ready to move on to their careers, graduate school, or professional school, or really whatever that next step is for you. So, why do so many students from all over the country and really all over the world choose to study with us? Whether it is the FISC Guide, Princeton Review, or Forbes, we are consistently ranked among the top 1% of institutions in the entire country who pay you back for what you put into your education. Not to mention, we are also ranked in the top 1% of universities in the entire world. When people look at us from the outside, they see that we are a premier Tier 1 Research 1 institution and a renowned member of the American Association of Universities, or AAU. And we are right up there with Yale, Harvard, and UC Berkeley. It is an exclusive club of only 65 universities, and the University of Arizona is ranked up there because of the opportunities they provide to their students. Specifically with undergraduate research, the University of Arizona receives over $680 million in research expenditures each year. And these are wonderful opportunities for our students to get hands-on experience, really expand their skill set. For example, the College of Science, which has over 18 majors, has a wide variety of research opportunities for students. And in fact, fun fact, the College of Science raises more money in research dollars each year than all of the Arizona athletic teams combined. So it is a very large chunk of change that we're investing in these opportunities. 60% of the students from the College of Science do choose to participate in undergraduate research. Even though the College of Science has great opportunities, I want you to know that research is not just for science or STEM programs. Every one of our programs, from arts to business to education to political science, has opportunities to conduct research. So again, great way to really get involved and expand your skill set and your experience. So as you can see, we have a wide variety of opportunities for you to really enhance your academic and educational experiences. But of course, we also have plenty of things to do outside of the classroom. We have over 600 different student-led clubs to participate in, and the variety of clubs is something that makes the social scene at Arizona truly amazing. Our clubs and organizations range from academics to leadership to student government to Greek life to social activities to athletics and recreation and everything in between. Ever heard of Zona Zoo? That is the official student section for Arizona Athletics, and it has been consistently ranked by ESPN as the biggest, loudest, and best student section in the Pac-12. Go Cats! If you're thinking about Greek life, about 15% of our students do choose to participate in Greek life at Arizona. We have 43 different sororities and fraternities to choose from, and like most other associations, they take part in social events, philanthropy, and leadership activities. And if there is an off chance after you're scrolling through that list of 600 plus clubs that you can't find what you're looking for, or you think there's something missing, it just takes a couple of other students and the student government will help you form that club. And that's just one example of how Arizona is really committed to you and having the experience be what you want. We also have 8 different cultural centers on campus. Each provide academic, cultural, and personal support to students, as well as serving as an advocacy role. You don't have to identify with a group or ethnicity to enjoy these spaces. They are open to the entire campus community. Another great way to get involved and to really find your home at Arizona is to live on campus. The university's dorms come in all shapes, sizes, and locations across our campus. Our 1 square mile campus is divided into 4 areas known as districts. So what does this mean for you? This means that you have a lot of choices when it comes to housing. You should start to think about your lifestyle. Do you like to be surrounded by a lot of people? Do you prefer to know everyone in your building? Is the location important? What about cost? Is that a big factor? These are things that you're going to have to be thinking about when it comes to choosing your home, because unlike most other schools, there are no housing requirements or restrictions for first-year students. You get to choose if you want to live on campus, and if so, you get to choose where. All 23 of our dorms house freshmen through senior students. But more than 70% of our freshmen do choose to live on campus, not only because it assists with the college transition, but you also have greater access to our student services and resources. not to mention the added convenience of rolling out of bed and walking to class. Staying active is another great way to connect to our community. We have 2 state-of-the-art recreation centers, and there you can find opportunities for club sports, intramural sports, fitness classes, cardio equipment, strength training equipment. We also have a pool on campus, a lot of really great ways to stay active and connect with one another. There are tons of reasons to love Tucson, which is Arizona's second largest city. One of my favorite points to point out is, of course, the gorgeous Tucson weather. It's an average school-time temperature of about 83 degrees and over 300 days of sunshine. What's not to like about that? Tucson and the surrounding Sonoran Desert is some of the most iconic scenery in the Southwest. And that gorgeous weather definitely leads into the outdoor opportunities that we have. In less than 1 hour, you can drive up to Mount Lemmon, which is the tallest point in southern Arizona, and you can find miles and miles of hiking and biking trails, camping, and climbing. Our recreation centers also do rent out equipment, so if you're a novice or all the way up to an expert, there are plenty of ways to enjoy the outdoors. And if you do find yourself missing the cold or the snow, don't worry about it too hard, because there is a ski resort nearby where you can enjoy. And if you're a foodie, there's almost an endless supply of spots to explore. Tucson was named America's first UNESCO City of Gastronomy because of its rich agricultural heritage, the thriving food traditions, as well as the culinary distinctiveness. So you will never go hungry in Tucson. Just outside of campus, Main Gate Square is where Wildcats go to watch a game, grab a bite to eat, study, or all of the above. And it's literally across the street from campus. You'll also have easy access to the downtown area, which has a great art scene. Our famous 4th Avenue is home to eclectic shops, coffee spots, and restaurants. Centennial Hall is on campus, which is where Broadway comes to Tucson. So from brunch to concerts, you can find it on our campus or in downtown Tucson. And cars are really not necessary to access all of these hot spots. As a first-year student, you are permitted to bring a car on campus, but it's really not necessary. You can easily navigate the campus as well as the surrounding area without a car. You can use the public transportation. You can ride a bike. You can hop on the streetcar. It's great. It runs around the campus as well as throughout the city. Hop on, hop off. So very easy to navigate the city of Tucson. So by now, I hope you've heard of a lot of exciting information and you are eager to apply. If you are currently a senior in high school, our fall application is up and open. Please feel free to submit it at any time. Applying is easy. Our application our evaluation of your application is very specific to the state of Arizona. We are looking to ensure that you have completed the Arizona Board of Regents, also known as ABOR, core coursework. So you can see these 16 classes are specifically what we're looking for you to have completed. It's a very standard curriculum. Most students have no problem fulfilling these requirements. We are going to pull the best grades from these 16 classes, your freshman through junior year, to calculate your core unweighted GPA. So this GPA will be used to determine your admissibility to the university as well as scholarship eligibility. I will talk about scholarships in just a moment, but I just want to make sure that you understand that these are the classes we're looking to ensure you've completed during your freshman through senior year of high school. But to calculate your GPA, we're going to pull the best grades from these classes only your freshman through junior year. It is an unweighted GPA on a 4.0 scale. This chart is available on our website if you'd like to refer to it later. We also do not require essays as part of our application process. Personal statements are optional. If you would like to maybe explain something going on in your coursework or your grades, or if you want to highlight some of your personal achievements, we would definitely encourage you to submit a personal statement to add support to your application, but it is not required. Letters of recommendation will not be considered. Please do not submit them. They will not be reviewed. We are test optional. The university was test optional prior to the COVID-19 pandemic for general admission, but for the fall 2021 application cycle, we are test optional for all admission, all academic programs, and merit scholarship eligibility. Once you have everything on file, you have a completed application, it usually takes us about 2 to 4 weeks to get a decision back to you. Upon completion of your application, though, you will be sent login information. Please make sure you use this login information to create your profile and to track the status of your application, get real-time information there. And some of you might be admitted to Arizona and not even know it. If you are in the top 25% of your graduating class with a completed core coursework, or if you have completed your core coursework with a 3.0 GPA or higher, then congratulations, you can be assured admission to the university. So if you find yourself in one of these categories, congratulations, you are a Wildcat. You do still need to go through the application process, but just know what's going to be waiting for you at the end is an acceptance letter. We know that one of the next big questions about college is how to pay for it. One program that we are thrilled to provide to help give assurance to all students and families is our guaranteed tuition and fees promise. This means that the cost you start with is the same cost you have for all 4 years or 8 consecutive semesters. So you know that the cost of tuition and fees will not go up, which is extremely helpful when you're making out your budget to pay for college. Something else that is really helpful when paying for college is scholarships. Our merit scholarships are offered to out-of-state students ranging from $1,000 to $35,000 per year. They are offered for a total of 4 years. Please note that these awards are based on your core GPA. It is not the GPA your school uses. We will be recalculating your core GPA based on the grades you've earned from those 16 classes your freshman through junior year. Please note it is an entire recalculation. It is not a standard conversion from unweighted to weighted. It is strictly a recalculation. So if you're looking at this chart, you're going to know that the core GPA aligns with your scholarship eligibility. There are no separate applications required when you are reviewed for admission to the university. You're also considered for merit scholarships. So be on the lookout when you receive your acceptance letter. You will also receive information about your scholarship. We also do have other scholarship opportunities. Scholarship Universe is a great database to help you find those opportunities. As an admitted student, you can log in, create a profile, and it will match you with hundreds or even thousands of Arizona-specific and non-Arizona scholarship opportunities. It is a fast-tracked application that allows you to apply for many, many scholarships, and there is no limit to how many you can receive or can apply to or win. What's really great about this tool is you actually do not have to commit to Arizona to use it. As soon as you're admitted and you have that login information, you can use it to create your profile and start applying for scholarships right away. If you would like to continue to connect with us, I invite you to check out what we have going on online, take some virtual visits. We have a guided virtual tour. We also have a YouTube library full of videos from our students and of our campus. So I invite you to check us out online. We are currently not offering on-campus visits for the fall. So again, check out these great online resources. If you are interested in learning more about a specific major or college, I invite you to sign up for one of their info sessions. They do offer them on a weekly basis throughout the week. You can head online to check out when those are available. But again, it's a great way to hear directly from the faculty and staff of that specific college or major. Every Tuesday, we offer Ask a Wildcat, which is a really cool program on our Instagram page. Just head over there and you can hear our students answering questions live, or you yourself can ask them a question, really gain insight into what it is to be a Wildcat. And that is going to wrap it up for my presentation. Thank you so much for joining me to learn more about Arizona. Here is my contact information. Please feel free to contact me anytime you have a question about Arizona, the application process. If you would like to schedule a one-on-one meeting, if your parents have questions, please, that is what I'm here for. So Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.